This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter.
And that one, the other team could not keep up with them offensively. They were prolific.
Well, let's give some credit to the coaching staff as well, recognizing the weaknesses in that defense and going after each one of them.
Now here's Leonard. Pass to Lopez. 5 on the clock. Oh, got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hunter. Leonard for 3. And we have an interconference rivalry here tonight, Doris. Bragging rights on the line.
BA, for you and I, there's nothing better than when there's a little distaste between the two teams. You can feel the tension in the crowd right now.
So it's Los Angeles now, following that last three-pointer by Sacramento. Back to Leonard. There's the triple. Weber pulls it in. And so Simons will bring it up for the Kings. It's a three-point game. Pass to Weber. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's Los Angeles now. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Here's Leonard. Lopez, a good look. That one's good from the corner.
You simply have to remember that Brook Lopez can stroke the jumper. This guy on catch and shoot is terrific.
Pass to Weber. Out to Simons. And Kawhi Leonard gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. On defense, Los Angeles. Outside Levine. Shot clock at 5. The drive by Simons. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
This close in, Simons is consistent. The defense really can't allow him to find that look.
Here's Collins. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. And Doris, the Clippers coach Ty Lue, considered to be one of the master tacticians on the NBA sideline.
And BA, a lot goes into that. It's not just the adjustments in game or the play calling in late game situations. It's also the fact that this guy understands how to communicate with players, how to hold them to a high degree of accountability, and walk that line between demanding and being supportive. He is one of the game's sharpest minds.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Doug Christie gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He talked about Kawhi Leonard and how much his experience plays a role. He mentioned when you have a guy like Kawhi, you can take one aspect of his game, but he's so skilled and experienced that he will find another way to beat you. They've got their hands full with the vet. Back to you.
Allie, thank you. Outside for Levine. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Now here's Garland. Leonard can't get it to go.
Sometimes the game requires you to just keep at it, so he's got to be aggressive.
Sacramento shooting their first free throw of the night.
I mean, it was amazing to see Simons' progression in his first few NBA seasons. He got better every single year.
Fires the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Simons has got 6.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Oh, my goodness. Taking flight, Derek Jones, all the way to the top of the stairs.
Here's Weber on the wing, Matherin. 1:07 left in the first. 5 to shoot. Another 3 for Sacramento.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Down low. It's stolen by Hunter. And he's all alone. Here's Levine for 3. It's good on the putback.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Screen by Edey. Here's Westbrook. Pass to Edey. And the dunk by Edey.
Well, superb awareness from Russell Westbrook. Understands where the gaps in the defense, almost impossible to check in the pick and roll.
Now here's Levine, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Just great energy on the offensive glass. That's exactly how you cut into a lead.
Boy, a slam like that is sure to give them a spark. Webber misses the three. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Sacramento on top, leading by 9. And we'll get things started in the second quarter with it. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Sacramento?
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
And so it's Monk who brings up the ball for Sacramento. And Grant, after last season, a new front office taking over in Sacramento, trying to get them back in the playoffs.
Yeah, and after ending their record-breaking postseason drought in 2023, the last 2 years have seen the Kings again outside the playoffs. They're restless to get back there in the mix.
Pass to Conan Niederhauser. It's deflected. Reeves up top. He's averaging about 6 points per game. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. Leonard, right side. Over Murray.
They look frustrated right now. Nothing seems to be falling, and it's starting to get to them.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Keegan Murray wants to excel at both ends, and he said, quote, "My defense wasn't where it needed to be, so I got a little faster, a little stronger, tried to figure out how to be physical defensively and be effective. Them trusting me to guard helps the other guys so they can focus more on offense." Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Reeves with the ball. Picked up by Collins. To the wing on the left. Now here's Eubanks. Still without a bucket. 4 on the clock. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. Achua for 3. Clippers trail by 12. Here's Garland. And there's the drive. Can't get it to fall.
Boy, I'd like to see him finish that play with more authority.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I'd say you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. The free throw drops for Leonard. Doris, when you watch Kawhi play, what stands out is his ability to stay on balance at all times.
B.A., when you consider the type of injury and the number of injuries he has sustained to those knees, it is incredible the high level this man plays at. On balance for sure, but a guy who can score big buckets in big moments and carry an offense. Truly incredible.
Up top, Monk. Outside Reeves. Eubanks the screen. Lets it go from the wing. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Kings lead by 13.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
The rebound by Eubanks. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. to the middle. They kick it out to Murray. Offensive rebound. Pass to Reeves. Second shot opportunity. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting five.
And you know, I think I'll go with two of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Both teams will make substitutions. Clippers trail by 13. Out to the right wing. Lopez for three. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Dunn. Counted from distance. Dunn's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And Doris, when you have a veteran roster with some of the injury history of these Clippers, load management becomes a big consideration.
And B.A., how impressive is the resiliency of this team in the face of all that injury history they have. Credit the front office for the depth they have developed and the coaching staff for their incredible adaptability. It is nothing short of remarkable.
Pass to Weber. The three is up. Batum pulls it in. Clippers trail by 11. Done with it. He's picked up by Levine. Who poked away. And out of bounds. Sacramento will have it. 27 seconds left in the second period. Here's Simon. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Brook Lopez.
And you know, he knew the hit was coming. And Simon's sacrificing his body anyway.
This guy is such a professional, right? Goes about his business in a highly consistent way.
Westbrook with it. Averaging around 5 points a game. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. 7 seconds left in the half. And so that brings the first half to a close. Kings ahead, up by 10. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. The Kings lead by 10. Outside Matherin. Sacramento passing it around. Here's Yakichonis. And that one's good. Weber's got his third basket on the night right there.
Boy, Bennett McMatherin, that's a nice setup for his teammate. This isn't something he's known for.
Leonard outside. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
They double team Levine. Pass to Yakichonis. Hunter on the wing. The three is up. And the three-pointer goes. Hunter's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Slow defensive rotation causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
Here's Conan Niederhauser. Leonard inside. He's got 5. The Kings lead by 15. Here's Yakichonis. Outside Matherin. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his third foul of the game.
First team foul.
90 seconds into the second half now. Here's Yakichonis. No points yet. Just 5 on the clock. However, and there are the Kings with another bucket.
This guy has been a key to their success tonight. He's been selective and efficient.
They set a pick. Will it go? And the shot is good by Garland. Garland's got his first points of the night.
Well, the point guard IQ of Darius Garland. In pick and roll, you've got to be able to make great decisions, and he does.
Outside Mathurin. And stolen by Leonard. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. You see teams in college and high school run a lot more full-court press. Why is that less prevalent in the NBA doors?
Well, it's been less prevalent, BA, but all of a sudden teams are starting to push up the full court, understanding that if you can take 4 to 5 seconds off a shot clock with the shortest shot clock we have in the game, then that puts so much more pressure on the offense to execute. I think one thing you love about Kawhi Leonard, this guy never gets too high, never gets too low, but he is the ultimate competitor because he competes at the highest level regardless of the situation.
Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Yeah, there was some nice rhythm to that play. And Reeves with a perfect pass.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. To the inside. Jones. And there's the rejection.
Yeah, great work on defense right there. Shooters have to be careful when Murray is lurking nearby. Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Lopez can't hit. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Kings. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks a lot. The Kings forward DeMar DeRozan clearly bought into helping take this team to the next level. He said, quote, "I appreciate the passion and the drive from the coaching staff, from the players to the fan base to everything, top to bottom. Guys want to win. Anything is possible." Back to you.
They are plenty talented. All right, Allie, thanks a lot.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Here's Jones, and the dunk by Jones. 1:04 left to play in the third. Eubanks the screen. Here's Reeves. Rebounded by Lopez. Clippers trail by 18. Pass to Westbrook. There's the drive. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Boy, you love how Westbrook takes off on the drive. A physical guard who welcomes the contact.
And so Westbrook nails both of them. Outside Reeves. They kick it out to Murray. Off target from outside. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Westbrook with the miss.
Taking what the defense gives you, exactly the shot you want, just doesn't go in.
Here's Achua. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Achua's got 4 points in the quarter.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
And here's Lopez from the arc. Sinks it from distance.
Every team wants bigs who can knock it down from distance. Yes, sir.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. And so Reeves nails both of them. And so it's the Sacramento Kings looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Clippers trail by 17. Now Garland over Simons. Weber pulls it in. Simons with it. He's picked up by Garland. And Levine throws it down.
Well, few will be able to match up with Levine in the open court. Fast and fluid.
Garland, no good. Sacramento leading by 19. And here's Levine. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
A sharp feed by Collins. His coaches want more of that from him.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. They'll pin that one on John Collins. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Sacramento.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Leonard. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Well, the defenders stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul.
Number 11.
Sacramento leading by 21. Lopez with the steal. In transition, here come the Clippers. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Well, that's about recognizing a transition opportunity when it presents itself. Nice job by Kawhi Leonard.
Outside Hunter. Back to Simons. It's stolen by Leonard. To the paint. Over Matherin. Leonard gets the bucket.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Here's Simons. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
Just superb timing. Lopez stretches out beautifully to send that back.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Clippers trail by 17. Collins. And he slams it down.
Boy, how about the timing, the delivery? That is exactly how you set a teammate up.
Simons driving to the basket.
I'll tell you, Simons can really book it. When he's at full speed, good luck catching up.
Here's Leonard. It's Leonard with a good look inside.
Well, just one more example of his offensive arsenal. So tough to stop.
Oh, the stop.
I mean, he's just so electric. Simons put him on a show.
Now Leonard. Oh, he jams it right back at him.
Tremendous lead pass. Boy, that makes your teammates happy, folks.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Simons, right side. Here's the pick. Here's Matherin. Just 5 to shoot. With the shot. Shoots it up. Cleared away by Lopez. Clippers trail by 15. Grant, you look at some of the rule changes in recent years. Does it seem to you like coaches' challenges are here to stay?
You know, B.A., it does. And I think that's a good thing. You know, I can think of a few calls I would have liked to challenge in my day. So it's a nice option to have.
Outside Hunter. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one. And we may have an injury here. That does not look good.
And, man, this really doesn't look good. Just the way it happened.
Boy, it's got to be so frustrating for him. As hard as he has worked, doing everything he can to help his team, just heartbreaking.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Kings.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
And this will push their total wins for the year up to 11.
And they've had their fingerprints all over this series, winning 2 straight and looking like they have this team's number.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Anthony Simons.
He was their catalyst tonight, the straw that stirs the proverbial drink.
Ooh, it misses.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
The bucket is good!
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Kawhi Leonard.
So no problem for Sacramento as they get the win. A competitive game. You have